Folks, the Kings here, folks. Dude, I gotta tell you something, man. Listen, I don't care what's going on in your head. You gotta figure out how to separate that from Friday. Dude, I don't know what have gone wrong or right in the last few days. It doesn't matter to make a Friday any better. I'll tell you one thing you gotta do. One, separate garbage. Two, take so much action. There's something that's got to happen today. And if you're wondering who's this guy, today we're shooting episode 2. And if you're not watching episode 1, episode 2 won't be just even better, folks. Let me tell you something, man. Go to the link in my bio, watch episode 1, and let me tell you something about Friday. It's an amazing day, folks. Let's do this. King's blessings. Gotta drop some King's blessings on your ass. King's blessings. Bro, King's blessings. And never forget to bless yourself, folks. King's blessings. Alright, so, yeah, I moved my appointment to 10. Yeah, they. So if you don't have a number from them, you're gonna push so hard to get a number from them. Because you don't have a number. Now you only have one way to do it, is get a number from them, not me, right? So we want to beat them to give us a number. If we get to the point of dead end, obviously we're gonna give a number. You know, we're not trying to get anybody to stop. We're just trying to push as hard as possible to get a number. If we couldn't, that's fine. Because imagine I offered 250 and at 200 they would have been fine. If I'm negotiating against myself, right? So we want to think about it properly. So Fall Friday, bro, intensity. Go above and beyond. Put your heart on the phone, because it's not always just, hey, sign here and here. Sometimes you gotta go through another conversation to get, which is still a straight line, because we're still in the transaction, we're still in the business, but sometimes you gotta understand what's behind there. No, like yesterday, I'm gonna call for a guy for him, and the guy's like, no. The guy called him and told him, hey, my mom figured it out. We no longer need your service, right? In my head, I'm like, I'm paying off their entire mortgage. They're making 30 grand. I'm paying his mom 30 grand on top of paying off the mortgage, and I'm gonna put her in a brand new home. Why would someone say no to that? His mom lives in a shitty house, damaged, roof down. Why would they say no to that? Because to me, logically, that don't make no sense. So there is a no behind it that I need to know what the fuck is behind it. Because if you guys listen to me and got that book, Never Split the Fucking Difference, get that book. You're always reading, bro. Get that book. Get the book. If everything I said this morning fucking throw to shit, take one thing away from it. Get the book now. Write it down. Get the fucking book. Never Split the Difference. It's the best negotiating book I ever read in my life. It's the most valuable data on negotiating I ever fucking heard in my life. Not even the Grant Cardone, not even fucking Belfort. None of them put that together, because they're all about selling and closing. Beautiful. But not one of them just dropped in, centered, focused only on negotiating. And the guy that teaches about negotiating, a guy that was with the FBI as the guy, he was like rated 1 in the country that used to negotiate with the people that take hostages. And imagine this, that's the toughest fucking negotiation. Because this is why we never split the difference. Because he said, imagine me as a negotiator, I told the terrorist, I told him, hey, you keep half the hostages, I'll keep half the hostages, we call it even, right? No, you are in a very, very specific negotiation. This is the rules of the negotiations he goes through. I win, I get everything I want, and I get these people to agree to go to jail. That's the negotiation. So how can I convince somebody to do that, right? You about to drop on fucking 17 dudes to negotiate with them for all to go to jail, give you all the hostages, and just like, you know, give up. That's the toughest negotiation on earth. And you can't split the difference, not even 99-1. It works, right? Because whatever I felt and I said, I called them out on in a way where it's kind of funny, respectful, and it just triggered whatever I needed to hear, right? Like, listen, I'll tell you something, guys. I don't fucking know everything in Miami real estate. I don't know everything in real estate. I don't know everything have to do with this business.
Hey, Jonathan. The reason for my call is I see your property located at
Leave it at 10, leave it at 10. Hey,
Okay.
Eva, sorry about that.
Okay. He said to leave it at 10.
So did you see the email?
All right, we'll be in touch. We'll see you at 10.
Go plug in 269 on the property appraiser and it shows horse pit now. So that being said, can we close what time? I mean, like this month or like what? You don't know who's Cece. We call her two things, either Cece or Cece Bum Bum. Cece Bum Bum is, today she's dressed up, she's not Bum Bum today. Come see her on Monday, she rolls out of bed into the office. Alright, Cece. Cece, did you watch episode 1? She wasn't in episode 1. So she was like, oh, I have to be in episode 2. I need to be famous one day in my life.
I'm scared to be famous.
She works with me part-time. You didn't come yesterday.
Because I remember my TV got live.
Not the day before too.
Because I told you.
I know, but shit. You're gonna be there today. Alright folks, so what we're doing today, now, first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my rehab. It's a property that I'm rehabbing, and I gotta go check on some stuff that we need to make sure that everything is in place before we start the demolition on the property. And once we get there, you'll get to see the property, folks. Folks, let me tell you something. Today, as good of a day it is, I did not want to show up. As good of a day it is now, as you're watching, it's about to get a lot better now. It was one of the days I just didn't feel like it, folks. But follow me around, it's gonna be great, folks.
So tell me a little bit what got you started into real estate.
What got me started in real estate?
Yeah.
Because I had nothing else to do. It wasn't even something that I really wanted to do.
Really?
It was really not. And the only thing, like, I don't know how to explain this, but it was like I always knew like there is a lot of money in real estate and I can get richer through it, but I just never know how I'm gonna get into it. Then I moved to Miami to work for Grant Cardone. Then I never been this blunt about it. I actually got fired out of his office, and I had nothing else to do. But I just remember that Grant Cardone used to do real estate too, so I just, you know, I was listening to one of his podcasts on the way home, same day when I was fired, and he was talking about like there is abundance of success and there's no shortage of it, and I'm like, And he said, look out of your window, there is so much success. So when I looked out of my window, all I got to see is freaking is buildings. And I was like, let me get into real estate. I had about $3,000 in my account. No, about $2,700 in my account when I was fired from out of his office when I'm in Miami. And it did cost me $800 to get my license. Actually more, because I failed that test 8 times, passed on the 7th
times.
Dude, I swear I failed 7 times, but I passed on the 8th one. The only reason I passed is because the questions repeated, and I was taking the reviews to know what questions I got wrong, and I just memorized what answers were right, and I still don't know what the fuck is in that test. So if I take it again, I'll guarantee that I won't pass it ever.
Wow. So tell me about your drive. Like I know you have an intense drive. What's the fire within you that's sparking all of this?
You know, I think people complicate it and they say like, oh, I just want to take care of my family. No, man. We all have like a dark side to us. Why do we want to get rich? That's my next car. I'm getting that Range Rover soon.
Nice.
I'm fucking obsessed with control. No, look in my eyes. I'm obsessed with control. I'm obsessed with controlling my environment, and I'm obsessed with all, like, everything that I can have with money, like control, real estate, being the boss, calling the shots, my own office, own company, taking the risks, controlling. However bad is that, however you think of it, whenever I say this, I'm obsessed with controlling my environment. And that being said, because I'm so confident in what I can do with money, I want the things only rich cannot even have. I want the shit that real wealth can give you access to. Why? Because that's a whole different life that you and I still don't even know about. But I'm obsessed with earning that to get to know what even that means. All right, folks, so this is one of the properties, and this one is going to be a personal rehab. Me and Mrs. Abenway's first lady are doing it. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's not that big of a house, but we're going to be tearing down pretty much this wall because the kitchen is behind it. We're going to be rearranging everything possible
No,
to
we're
make
just
this.
gonna give it a facelift. It's not that.
Folks, back at the office, Jonathan, I really want to know, how is the script? No bullshit. Forget about that there's a camera. Be honest. How was the script? What did it really do to you? And what we do with the script, like, you really just talk about the results of that. Because I remember you starting out, and I remember you now. And I know you now, I mean. So just let me know.
The script have changed me in a lot of ways. I've been in the industry for less than a month and a half, and I have 5 contracts on the board. The script changed me in a lot of ways.
All right.
It actually tells you from the beginning to the end, and you should get the script.
But one thing that I noticed myself that changed in you the most is you're certain enough on the phone. Like,
Right.
you know what you want to say next when somebody's saying no. Dude, I can even handle when somebody says fuck you on the phone. Because when someone says that, what do we say? Sir?
I completely understand. I will say the same thing to myself, and then we'll just go from there.
You know, I would say, hey, sir, completely understand. I would say the same. Actually, I have heard this from a lot of clients until they got a chance to work with us. And now it's a smile. Salamun! Tell me. Seriously, man, the script affects what do you really think and what it really have done to the phone call, a real estate call. Just raw, man. Let me know.
Well, I would say there's 3 things we must accomplish in the first 3 seconds of a call. You want to be sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and a figure of authority. This man's script allows you to accomplish those 3 things in the first 3 seconds. And if you can't get that, you can't get anywhere. You dig?
You dig?
Get the man's script. You dig?
Folks, you got to get the scripts now. Let me tell you something. Truth is, you don't need a script. You don't need my... Actually, sorry, you need my script. Cut this one out. What I'm really trying to say is...
Truth
you
is...
don't need my scripts. You really don't. You don't want my scripts, but you need a script. You need to know what you're going to say on the phone next. I never said without my script you won't be successful, but without a script, you're not going to be successful on a phone call. So here's the deal. Do you need my scripts? No. Do you need a script? Yes. And I happen to have a great ones. Get my scripts today. Let me know how can I help you. I can't wait, folks.
Let's do this.
Let's do it out, bro. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Folks, so let me tell you, man, this is how I'm going to end this freaking vlog. It's been a great day. Got to look at some properties. The camera died. We got most of the footage possible on this day camera. And it's going to be a good episode, too. And one thing that I can tell you, man, there's so much that we can do. And my goal is to show you as much as possible behind the camera. And now I got to get back to making my cold calls and kick this camera guy out of here. Let's do this.